Hello, everybody. Welcome back to SheffPlays. And today we're going to be going over my video game categories. Like what I think of what game, where it goes by, and maybe for some of them I'll give you a little explanation. Probably all of them, at least a little bit. Um, also, the video that was supposed to go up yesterday, which this is replacing, which is why today's getting two, was an Akinator video, but like I tried to upload it 5 separate times, and not once. It kept failing, and I do not know why. Like I wasn't getting a legitimate reason. It just kept like abandoning. So yeah. Let's boogie. Can you not do this right now? Favorite game of all time? Shazam. The Last of Us, the first one. Not that I think the second one's bad. I know a lot of people do. But I don't. I enjoyed the second one. I think Abby got too much screen time. But, that's my opinion. Other than that, I didn't think it was terrible. And there are spoilers for certain games ahead. Specifically Spider-Man PS4. So yeah. Favorite series? BioShock. I have replayed all 3 games a ridiculous amount of times, and I have them on several systems because I've got them on the Switch, the Xbox, the PlayStation, the PS3. Yeah, several systems, but yeah. Best soundtrack? Zelda. Not just Breath of the Wild, but like Zelda as a whole, like the whole series. Incredible soundtrack. Like, I love it. I, when I think of epic game music, it goes between that, God of War, and Halo, but that's the one that I ended up choosing because I tried to stick to one per franchise. I think I managed that. I don't remember. But yeah, favorite protagonist? Kyle Crane from Dying Light. He's just great. I was he was another toss up. It was him or Jason Brody from Far Cry. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I think he's funny and like he's very realistic about the way he reacts to certain things. I know that's his job as a voice actor, but he really killed that role. I loved it. Um, Favorite villain? Albert Wesker. Like the dude, not only is he awesome, like he's a total badass, but he also like he's calm pretty much no matter what. I'm sorry if you can hear the cat giving herself a bath, but pretty much no matter what, and I think that's even scarier than his whole like demeanor, any type of transformation. Best story, God of War, and that's not just 2018. That's like across all of them. Like, for if you follow the entire story, like I did, from the very first game all the way to Ragnarok, the story is so good. Like to me, at least, I think it is such a crazy good story. Like that's another series I've replayed a couple times, just because even though I know the story and know what's coming, it's just incredible to sit through. It's like watching a favorite movie or TV show. A game I haven't played, but I would like to, is Dark Souls 1. I've played 2, 3, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, a little bit of Sekiro, not much, and both Neo games, but I've never played that one. I know for some people, like Seth and I have talked about in the podcast, it's hard to go back and play an old game once you've played the newer ones, but I'd like to give it a shot just to see what's up and where pretty much it all started. A game I love but everyone hates, Dragon Ball Sagas. The amount of hate towards that game is insane to me. Like, don't do it. Like, I know it's not perfect, and that's fine. I don't need it to be perfect. I love it for what it is. I just recently beat it again like 3 days ago. Okay, this one makes me nervous. This is a game I hate, but everyone loves. It's GTA 5. We recently talked about this on the podcast, I believe. And I don't know, man. I used to love it. Like, I used to play it a ton. And I can't get into it anymore. Like, no matter how many times I try to or how hard I try. Like, I just cannot get into it for the life of me. Alright. Best art style. This one was tough, only for the sense of I can't think of a ton of art styles in games. That's the one, when I think of different art styles, that's the one that stands out to me the most, just because the cell shading and everything looks really dope. But yeah, that's my only reasoning for that one. Favorite ending? What did I put? Oh, Bloodborne. That ending, that has a couple endings. Spoiler alert for this game. But mine was I chose to be killed, and I just thought it was super bittersweet. That's not counting DLC endings. I haven't played the DLC yet. I don't know if I have it. That might be why I haven't. Favorite boss fight? Doc Ock. This is the Spider-Man spoiler. That was so intense. Like, emotionally, and the fight itself I thought was really incredible. Like, I recently beat that game again because I forgot about it and forgot a lot of things and just really felt like going over it again. And man, that boss fight does not disappoint. Like I said, even emotionally, it's super intense. Childhood game, Vex. I don't know if any of you have ever seen this game or played it, but that game was like one of my staple childhood games. Like, I have it around here somewhere. If I can get like an RCA to HDMI adapter, then I'll definitely play it for the channel because that game is just something else. It's so different. Not really. I guess thinking about it, it's kind of like Super Mario, like 64 or Sunshine, in the sense of like, go collect this amount and then move on to the next area and collect this amount, the next area with a bunch of little side quests in it. But it's just really cool. Like, the way it looks, the gameplay, like, it's an awesome game. Oh, oops. I gotta start reading. Relaxing game, Skyrim. When I was putting that one in, at first I wanted to say Minecraft, but, like, kinda, if anything, that game puts me to sleep now, unless I'm, like, playing it with somebody else. But Skyrim, man, sometimes I just go in, do, like, 3 or 4 side quests, and exit just to chill out. And that goes for that and VR. Like normal and VR versions. I just absolutely love that game. Which is weird because I used to not be able to play it for more than 5 minutes. I used to hate that game, but I absolutely love it. A game that stresses me out, Ark. That game, it'll be fine for a little bit, and then you get like alpha raptors that follow you back to camp, or the eagle things, or random T-Rexes, and it gets so stressful so fast. It's ridiculous. Game you always come back to, Far Cry Primal. The amount of times I have gone back and beat that game is ridiculous. Like, I love that old Far Cry formula they used to have, where you would have to actually get the animals to get new things, do certain things to unlock new weapons. That's really hard to explain, I guess, if you haven't played Far Cry games, which I know a ton of people have, but, I also know some people haven't. It's so good. It's so much fun. Unfortunately, on the PS5, and I looked into this, and it's not just me who had this issue, it runs terrible on the PS5. Like, the first 5 to 10 hours do fine, but then after that, for some reason, it just starts to deteriorate and, like, crash constantly. And I wish it didn't. That's the only reason I just deleted it, is because I was just getting sick of it. I was so close to. So close. Guilty pleasure is Crash Team Racing, and for good reason. I cannot get Seth to play this game anymore. And when I ask people to play it at his house, because that's where a lot of my friends are also at Seth's, is he'll tell people not to play it with me. This happened recently because Aubrey said something about it, and I asked her if she wanted to play, and he's like, don't. Nick knows that game like the back of his hand. Because, like, I know all the glitches, I know all the shortcuts, like, all the tricks, and, like, it's just, I think I have fun purely because I'm good at it, and okay, I have 240 hours in it, which I feel is ridiculous for a kart racing game. And I I don't have fun with it by myself anymore. Like I have to play with other people, but then I also realize that they won't have as much fun if I'm playing like that. And I don't go easy, even if it's someone's first time picking up the game. Not a chance. I still go like balls to the wall. Okay, this last one, man. Tons of hours played. This one is insane to me. I had to recheck it, and I did recheck it just before filming. Is Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I have 900 hours in that game, because zombies, and I really like the zombies in it. I know it got a lot of flack, it got a lot of guff, but I enjoy the zombies in it a ton. I love it. I still go back to it, just because I still haven't gotten Dark Matter somehow, or Dark Ether, whatever it's called. I still haven't gotten it somehow. So yeah, that's my list. Look at that. There it is. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. And, you're obviously more than welcome to have a different take on it in the, what are they called? The comments. There you go. You can disagree. You can agree with me entirely. That's totally up to you. We all have our own opinions, and that's fine. Just, be gentle, be kind about it. That's all I ask. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you're having a good day. If you're watching early on, have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next one. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if you guys heard it, but there was a little accent there for a second. Anyway, this will not stop today's upload, so there will be another upload soon. I don't know. This video has to upload first. Whatever. See ya!